Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time where you're seeing this video. Welcome to Royal Sports Betting Tips channel. In this video, I will be teaching you something. With what I will be teaching in this video, you are sure to be winning bets back to back. I believe betting should be more like a business. I know, yes, at the end of the day is gambling, and once the ball is kicked, we don't really have much of a say of how the game is going to come out. But if you analyze your game very very well, you have a higher chance of winning your games. And there are tools that some of these professionals they use in analyzing their games, the games they sell to you as VIP, the games they sell to you as premium. Some of the games I post, some of those apps, I want to show you how those professionals, how they come about those games, so that even when you get games from the channel or you get games from somewhere, you can double check and see how these games are really going to play. So I'll be introducing one special application I've been using for years, and some of these professionals they use this application but they will not tell you. Some of these channels you see they give you games, these are some of the applications they use, but they will not show you these applications. Me myself, I've been using this application for more than 7 years. Yes, I've been using it for more than 7 years, and it has really helped me in this sports betting business. Stay with me. Every minute of this video is very very important. I'll show you the application, I'll show you the interface, I'll show you the kind of games you can predict. I'll show you exactly how to use this application to make good money from sports bet. At least you have like 90 to 95% chance of winning games every day. So I'm not going to take much of your time. I'm going to go direct so that this video will not be too long, but stay with me. Don't miss any second of this video. Watch it from beginning to end to get the full value of this video. Right, so let's get down to the application very quickly. All right, so the name of this application is called Soccer Predictions. Soccer Predictions. The one you're seeing here, this one, is the old app that I've been using for so many years. I've been transferring it from one of my phone. If I change phone, I'll still transfer it to the next phone. But if you go to the Play Store, right now, the one you'll be seeing is this one on the right. That's the one that you'll be seeing, but I don't really like the interface of the one they have there in the Play Store right now. So this one, the one on the left, which is the one I'm going to use for this video, we drop the file in my Telegram channel. There will be a link for my Telegram channel. It will be on the description. All right, so check the description, join the Telegram group. You will get this file on the left. All right, but if you want, you download the one on the right from the Play Store and use it. But I prefer the interface of this one, which I just circled. So let's get to the app and see how it looks like. Okay, so this is what the interface of the application looks like. Before I go on, just let me get this out of the way. This is not me trying to promote this application. I am in no affiliation with this application. I am not promoting them. I am not in any affiliation with this application. It's just me showing you an app that will help your sports betting business. I have no business with this application. They don't know me, I don't know them. All right, so let's continue what we're doing. So this is how the interface of the application looks. All right, so in the beginning here you see something that looks like an advert. Yes, because I am using a free version. If you subscribe to their VIP, which is not necessary because you have no special thing in the VIP apart from you will not be seeing advert, but because I'm using the free, once in a while you will see an advert. So this is what the general interface of this application looks like. You see these predictions, they are giving you England, Newcastle to win with the probability. We'll get to all that in a second. This is Argentina league match, Lanús to win, and with probability of 42, we'll get to all the meaning of all those things. So this is how it looks. This is how the interface looks. If you see this place now, you can go back yesterday and see. You can go back to 23rd. You can go back any day. Then you can also click here. You can also click here to see what they have there. So let's click it and see. So here you can see night mode. If you want to have a darker shade of this application, you can see all predictions, top 10 predictions, daily predictions and all that. I'll show you what all that means in a second. So let's go back to today, being 25th, but I would like to, let's start with yesterday, so you can see exactly how this app performs. So you see they did all the work for you already. They've done 80% of the work for you. Your own is just to double check what they are giving you, or any game you get somewhere else, you come and double check it here and see what this app is saying. So you see this Giona, they are giving it home win or draw, which one. You see Como Fiorentina x2, it won. Torino Monza 1x, it won. Napoli, you know all those things. Lazio to win, Liverpool to win, Ipswich Manchester United. You see it's all winnings. You see some reds. If you keep going down, definitely you will see some reds. You see one or two reds. You keep seeing green, you see some red. So this is just the general interface of this application. Now let's get down to how to use this application to make money. Okay, let's get down to how to use this application to make money. The first one I would like to teach you is how to use this application to predict straight win. I'll teach you how to predict straight win, double chance, over and under, go and all that. Let's start with straight win. So to predict straight win with this application, you have to take note of some parameters, like what you're seeing there, Giona versus Cagliari. You are seeing 44, you are seeing 34, you are seeing 22. They are giving, the first thing you should note is that probability. That probability you are seeing there is a very, very important metric. They are telling you Giona have 44% chance of winning, they have 34% chance of drawing, and they have Cagliari has 22% chance of winning this very match. You see this probability you're seeing is a very, very important metric in this application. That's the first thing you should take very good note of. All right, so you have to consider these probabilities. The higher the probability, the higher the chance of that game playing. You see, because it's 44 and the other one is 34, 44 is not like, they don't really have a clear chance of winning. That is why they gave it 1x. They combined the two high probabilities, they combined the 44 and the 34 and gave it that prediction, and it won. You see, so if you see a game having like 65, 70, 80% chance of winning, that game is definitely going to play straight win. So the next parameter you should look at, just click on this small drop down arrow here. When you click it, it will open more things about the game for you. You see Giona, Cagliari. This, what you're seeing there is their form. After the probability, next thing you should look at is their form. Form is very, very important in football. A team that is low on confidence and they're also playing a team that is also strong, that team has a very high chance of losing. Just like what happened to Manchester City the other day, they are on a losing spiral. They have been losing and losing and losing. So when you look at the form, you see how their mentality is at the moment. You see if they are confident or if they are not playing well or they are suffering injury crisis. You see it here on the form. All right, so if you look at this form, you see that Giona, they've won just one match in their last 10 games. You see Cagliari, they've also won 3 matches in their last 3 games, in their last 10 games rather. So you see, there is no clear someone you say this person is going to win this match, hence why they gave them that win or draw, and they actually drew that match, and it was a success there. So these are the two things you have to look out for. The first 2 things you have to look out for when you are trying to predict a straight win from this application. You have to look at the form. The form, you look at the probability. If you keep scrolling down, you will see when the probability is not so high, they combine it with the second highest and make it double chance. You understand that? Instead of giving this Torino to win, because this probability is not so high to give it a straight win, they combine the two and give it 1x. So the probability has to be very, very high before you just give a straight win. Okay, look at this Liverpool Southampton. You're seeing 66% chance of Liverpool winning. That is why they are giving a straight win of 2. But when it's not up to that, maybe it's just 50 or around that, you can double chance it with the higher the two highest probabilities. So I am now showing you how to do straight win. I'm showing you how to do win or draw. Now let's take this Liverpool for instance. You open this small arrow, you now see their form. Look at these two teams now. Southampton, they've won just 2 games out of their last 10 games. Then look at Liverpool, look at their form. Why will you not give Liverpool win in this kind of match? I'm showing you another way of using this application. So these are the ways you predict straight win. The first 2 things you consider when you want to predict a straight win. Now let's go back to the game we are using for analysis here, the Girona-Cagliari match. After checking their form, you check the probability the application is giving them. You now click on the game itself. If you click on the game itself, it will open like this for you. It will open like this. You will see the odds for Girona winning, Cagliari winning and all that. You now see their head-to-head. In the last matches they've played over the years, like let's say in the last 10 years, Girona won 19, drew 10, and Cagliari won 8. So you can just check in 2024 2-2, Girona won in 2024, Cagliari won here, draw here, Girona won. So this game is not a game you can give straight win. When you check their form, both of them, none of them is in a clear form. It's not like they are so dominant against each other. So these are the kind of games you can't give a straight win. You rather follow the probability and give it a double chance. You can also check their form and see they are all losing and all that. Then from here you can also check their standing on the table and see where they are. You should also consider that, see, 2 of them 16th, 15th. There is no team you can give a straight win in this case. You can't give any of them a straight win in this case. Alright, so let's look for a game where you can actually give a straight win. These are all yesterday games. So let me just go to today and let's check games where you can give it. Okay, now let's analyze this England Premier League match between Newcastle and West Ham. You can see the probability here. If I want to go with double chance, I'll be giving 1x. If I want to go with straight win, this probability is high enough to give a straight win, but let me see what their form is like. Let me see what the form is like between the 2 teams. Okay, I am seeing that Newcastle in the last 10 matches, they've won 5 and drew 2, lost 3. I've seen West Ham also. Now, let me show you another important metrics you should also look out for very, very well. You see what you have here: average goals scored, average goals conceded, average goals scored, average goals conceded. Those metrics are so important. Average goals scored is on the average in the last 10 matches. How many goals do these teams score? How many goals do they concede? So you are seeing Newcastle, they score at least 1.2 goals in a match in the last 10 matches. You see the average goals conceded, they concede less than 1 goal in a match. But you are seeing West Ham conceding. So you are seeing West Ham conceding 2.2 goals in a match. They are conceding like 2-point-something goals in a match. So what does that tell you? Newcastle, they are definitely going to score goals against West Ham. They are definitely going to score goals against West Ham. But let's just go in a little bit. Click on the match. It will open some other things for you. So you can see this form. You can see this, their head-to-head record. You can see that since 2021, West Ham, they've not won any game against Newcastle. The last time they won against Newcastle was in 2021. And even prior to that, they've not also won against them since 2019. So the odds are in the favor of Newcastle to win this match. That is why you see them giving them straight in. So what am I saying? Follow this probability when you are trying to forecast a straight win match. Excuse me. Follow the probability the app is giving you. Let's see the standing and see where 2 of them stand in the table. You can see Newcastle being in 9th, West Ham being in 14th. You can see. So I will go with that straight win, or I will go with, if you check Newcastle, they are not even scoring too much. In as much as West Ham they are conceding matches, West Ham they've only scored only 13 times this season out of 11 matches, so they are not even really scoring much. I can tell you that this game, if I don't want to give it straight win, I'll give it 1x and under 3.5. Yes, I'll give it 1x and under 3.5. So that is how to use this app to predict straight win. Follow the probability. Follow the probability, alright? Follow the probability when you're trying to forecast straight wins. You can see all these ones being 44. Okay, look at this Dynamo Minsk. This game is very, very likely to play straight win. Let me look at their form. Alright, but when you look at their form, that's why I say you should put these two parameters in perspective before you forecast. When you look at their form, you see that it's no longer as straightforward as you're seeing it from the probability. You see, in the last 3 matches, these guys, they've lost and drew. These ones, they've won, lost and lost. So it's not as clear as giving them that. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you see adverts, because this is the free version, so let the advert just play. So just let the ad play, because this is the free version. Alright, so let's look at their head-to-head. When you look at their head-to-head, it's not still very clear what is going to happen in that match. Let's look at their standing and see where 2 of them stand. At the moment, this one, they've 64-37. So it's really close here. Dynamo Minsk, they've lost just 1 game this season and 119-7. So it's not very likely that Bata Borisov is going to do any harm to them. But this game might, at the end of the day, become a win or draw match. It might become a win or draw match. Alright, so that is why you have to consider these things and check if they are really clear favorites to win this match. So follow the probability when you are predicting a straight win. Alright, with time you get used to this application. So I've also covered how to do win or draw. The video is getting too long. I've covered straight win, I've covered win or draw. Like you're seeing, this one is already played by now. This Colombia match, it won. You saw there is no clear favorite. They now double chance using the 2 highest probability and the next higher one, combined it and turned it to win or draw. So that's the way to use it for win or draw matches. Now let me show you how to use it for, let's go back to yesterday, how to use it for straight over 2.5 matches. For over 2.5 matches, look for teams that their average scoring is high, their average conceding is high, both for the 2 teams. Let me check this one that played 2-2. You see Girona, they are conceding a whole lot of games. And you see Cagliari, they are also conceding 1.8. Look for averages that are the conceding. Let the conceding be high. You see, the average conceding for Girona is 2 goals. The average conceding for Cagliari is 1.8 goals. You see, those 2 teams, they concede a lot. And Cagliari, being a team that also scores, they score at least 1.4 goals in a match. So for over predictions, look for these things. Look for this kind of probabilities, this kind of averages. But see the other way to do it. Come to this place. Click here. When you click it, you will see what kind of predictions do you want. So for that over predictions, go to goals in match. If you go to goals in match, this probability will change. You now see what you're seeing here. Girona, they have 79% chance of playing over 1.5 and it played. Como, they have 85% chance of playing over 1.5 and it played. Torino, this application is about probability. It's about probability. The higher the probability, be sure that look at this Torino, they have 81% chance of playing over 1.5. It played. Alright. Napoli Roma, they had 80% chance of playing 1.5. It's one of those bad matches. They could not play over 1.5. You see Lazio, they have 1.5, 85% chance of playing 1.5. It played. follow this probability. See this one. When you see a team having up to 90% chance of playing 1.5, be sure that that game is very likely to play 2.5 even. You get it? When you see from 85% chance of playing 1.5, also know that that game is going to play 2.5. But you can just click here to just confirm how their average scoring and average conceding is. Look at Psalm 13, they are conceding almost 2 goals in a match, and they're playing against someone that is scoring 2.2 goals in a match. How are you not going to tell me that that match cannot play over 2.5? It is going to play over 2.5. Are you getting it? Now, look at Manchester United. They had 92% chance of playing 1.5 and it played. This app is about probability. Osasuna, they had 85% chance of playing 1.5. It played. You see, this is another way of using this. You can just click on the arrow and try to confirm. Look at these two games. Look at these two teams. Villarreal, they are scoring about 2.2 goals in a match. Osasuna, they are scoring about 1.8 goals per match. Tell me why 2.5 will not play in that match. You see, they play 2-2. So this is another way of predicting either 1.5 or 2.5. Follow the probabilities. Let me go here again. You can also go with the first one we're looking at is the full-time score. You can explore these things. Check what the half-time score is. Teams to score in a match. This one is for predicting goal. If you want to predict goal, go to team score in a match. You now go back again and check it out. You see it. In this match, BTS has both teams to score. Probability of Girona and Cagliari scoring is 56% and 2 of them scored. You see this one, the BTS was 65, yet 2 of them. Me, I don't really like predicting these goal matches. I prefer straight win and 2.5 and over 1.5. So I'm just showing you how to check for these ones if you want to play them. Alright. Another way to check for these things is make sure that both teams are scoring and conceding from these average goals scored and average goals conceded. Make sure those two teams are conceding. Alright, so the video is getting too long already. Let me quickly show you one special something about this application. Let's go to this place. Let's go there. Let's click it. So you look at this top 10 predictions for today. You click it. It will narrow this whole stuff down to the best, predictions for the day for you. Let's go back to final score in the match. These are their best predictions for today. They are still applying that same strategy. The 2 highest, they give 2 of them and turn it to double chance. They are giving us this game. So this app will give you top 10 predictions for today. Your own is just to come and analyze it and see if what they are giving you is actually what that game is going to play. If you're not comfortable with it, another advert. So let me just allow the advert play. So they just narrow this whole thing down for you and give you top 10 of their predictions for today. Alright, so this is another way of using this application. Let's go back to that same place and see. You see daily tips. This is another good place in this application. Just go to the daily tips. Some of these VIP applications you see, these are the places they get their games from. So in the daily tips, see the first one, they are giving us home team to win prediction. They are giving this Hungary match versus Budapest Honvad. You see, they are giving Chris Vada to win with probability of 65. Like I told you, if you begin to see probability of 65 and above, that game is likely to play straight win. All you have to do is check what their form is, check their head-to-head just to, look at these two teams now. The home team, they are scoring about 2.2 goals and conceding 1 point. They are also conceding. You see, they are conceding, and these other guys, they are conceding 1.8 goals in a match. So this game is very, very likely to play the straight win which they've given it, or even 2.5, because I can tell you that with this conceding rate for this home team, these away guys might be able to score them 1 goal. So this game is really going to play like straight in which they've given it, or over 2.5. Okay, look at this Dynamo Minsk match again. You can see, look at this home team. They are giving this home team to win. You see the probabilities which they are giving. Watch it. Now they give you another ticket, away team to win. They are giving Odenes 62% probability to win this match. Let's see what is inside the match. Now tell me why that team will not win that match, or even win it both half. They are scoring about 2.3 goals per match against a team that is not even scoring up to 1 goal a match and conceding 1.8 goals. You see, the next game they are giving you there is this Asia Champions League match, Nasser Riyadh to win. Then we have this Tenana versus Capi away to win. Then this is another ticket they are giving you, over 2.5 tickets. You see that Odenes match is still here. You see what I just said, that Chris for that match is still here as over 2.5. You have this Transfer match over 2.5. Let me see how they concede and score these two teams. Okay, so you see this away team, they are conceding like mad. They are conceding like mad. You see, they are conceding 2.4 goals per match, and these guys are scoring 1.2 goals per match. Being at home, you can just play this game that home team will score at least 2 goals against this kind of defense, and you win the money. All right, so this is their under 2.5 prediction. I don't do anything under. I don't really like it. Now see, they are both team to score tickets, so they will give you home win ticket, they will give you away win tickets, go ticket, over 2.5 tickets. All these things all for free. Don't pay a dime for these things. So let's go back to the men. That is all how to use this application. If you have any question on how to use the application, drop a message for me on the Telegram group. You'll see the link on the description. So the video is getting quite too long already, so I'll end it for now. If you have any question about this application, ask me on the Telegram channel. I wish us good luck, and watch out for the other videos. I'll be doing some other videos on some of these powerful applications and some of these powerful sites that these professionals use. I wish us good luck. See you guys in the next video.